This is Tuck and Looney Bin. Join us as we transform our sailboat into our new dream home and take it on the adventure of a lifetime. Alright, so our next project's going to be getting all of this stuff ready for the new engine. I've been using it for storage, but all of these hoses and all of this crap has got to be cleaned up and dealt with because we're ordering the engine real soon. I want it all cleaned up and painted and just really nice. And then, you know, there's fuel lines in here, all kinds of different things like the fuel filter, the battery cables, just the wiring that goes for the old engine, and I want just the electrical stuff that we need for the new engine. One thing that's kind of problematic with the Catalina 30 is this right here, rotting out. Post supports the mast. You gotta make sure that I checked all this out before I bought it, and then the surveyor looked at it, and we don't have any problems with this. There's no rot or any of that. This is all good. All the keel bolts look good. They're tight. Wanted to make sure all of that was there before we bought this thing. And I'll give you a little history about this boat and the reason that I got it so cheap. The previous owner hauled this boat out and done a bottom job on it. Made sure that everything was good. There was no Catalina smile, none of that stuff. When he splashed it, he was coming across the harbor and the stuffing box ripped on him. Whether it was damaged or what, who knows. This boat almost sank. That's the reason the motor was ruined. It got about a foot or so of water bottom of this thing, and he had to get emergency hauled out, and it was a big deal. Well, he got a nice little insurance check and decided that he was going to fix it, but mechanics and all that stuff, the block was ruined. So he was like, you know, the hell with it, I'm just going to sell it. And that's how I got the boat. The guy actually really liked the boat. He didn't really want to get rid of it. He just didn't know what to do with it. I knew from the beginning that we were going to go electric or something. Everything that we've done that you've seen is just stuff that we needed to personalize it. This boat was a sailing boat when we bought it. I could have jerked that prop out of this thing in the shaft and glassed that hole and put a 10 horse or a 99 on the back of it. Whatever, but we want to go electric and we want it to be basically off grid. Then as we go around the world, this thing will be self-sufficient and it won't cost us a fortune to maintain this thing. Alright, got this all cleaned up. One thing I wanted to see again and clean is my keel bolts. They are not rusty. They are tight. I'm just going over everything before that we leave. It's easier to fix it right here in the marina than it is to get it hauled out and do all that stuff in whatever country that we're in at the time. Alright, I'm going to leave these. They go over here to the battery, and this is big enough to run the electric motor that we're putting in. They end up over here in this cabinet. The batteries are going in this area, so I can move them if I need to. I'm going to leave those here. My key switch and stuff like that, I will actually use these wires, so I'm not going to take all this out, but we're going to clean it up and get it all painted. Alright, there we go. I like that a lot better. A lot cleaner. I'll get that one after we get stripped and do some plumbing work and all that. Get rid of that oil smell. I want to make sure that I get everything gone over. One of the best things that I learned owning vehicles is if you clean them, you'll find the things wrong with it, and then it's more easier to upkeep something than it is to repair something. And that's what I'm trying to do, is just get everything prepped and know this boat in and out. I know it very well. I've been all over it, but I'm always learning and finding new things as I go. That's just going to make me better prepared if I have to handle something out somewhere where there is nothing.
Well, that doesn't look like putting the Dodger back together. What are you getting into down there?
I was just saying what all I need for the plumbing.
Oh, are we doing the pecs today? No?
I don't know. It looks like if we do, I'm gonna have to go to West Marine.
Ooh. That's always a nice little bill.
It's time for a new project.
I recorded the first part with your head down in there.
Yeah. Let me show you what we're dealing with today. This rat's nest. Take you in here and show you the bathroom.
That's Lenny Ben's project.
This is gonna be Lenny Ben's project ahead. Let me show you. All of this is coming out, and this is looped. The faucet's gone, and we're just gonna fill this in, and I'm gonna do the countertop just like we did in the kitchen. Well, I don't want all of these lines just looped and the T's here, because if something happens that crap starts leaking, then we lose all of our fresh water. So it's plumbing day. Ripping all this crap out, and I'm gonna go in with PEX and clean all this up, make sure that no leaks, and then have a new pump. And what this new pump's gonna do, this is the intake for the diesel engine. This is how it cooled. So I have salt water right here off of this through hole. I'm gonna mount this pump in here right there where the muffler's set, and then I'm gonna feed PEX all the way back, and we're gonna come to this compartment here. This is a big deep compartment right there. The reason is that way I can have salt water as well as fresh water. Lenny Ben likes taking long showers. Here's what's gonna happen. We're not gonna use the shower in the head there, because the head is not sealed up. It had a nasty old curtain and all that stuff. So the plan is I'm going to put an on-demand hot water heater in that compartment out there, and I'm going to feed it with salt water. That way she can take as long a shower as she wants. And then I'm also going to feed it with fresh water. All she has to do is flip a valve, and then she can rinse off with fresh water, and that way it doesn't use up all her fresh water, and she's getting all the shower that she wants.
There you go, lying on me again.
You know you like your long showers. I don't ever have to worry about this coming loose. No bunch of double clamping and all that stuff. And these are made out of copper. The clamps are. And I know it's a corrosive environment that we're in, but these are simple to, if I ever need to replace it, it's easy. They'll last a good long time. So I'll show you what I got going on. This comes out of the pump, and then the line goes back here, and I'll put a T that goes up to the galley sink, and then the freshwater line that's going to run out to the hot water heater, it'll just keep going straight back.
But you gotta go now.
Well, we are running the freshwater line to your hot water heater right.
Oh, the on-demand you're getting?
Yeah.
You look like you're having so much fun doing boat yoga.
I like it, actually.
This is not greasy.
Not yet.
That's why we was going electric, so there was no more grease.
Yeah, but working on other people's boats is greasy. All right, all done. Salt water comes from this through hole. It went to the engine before. I used the same sea strainer, and I had to use a little bit of clamps here. I'll double clamp those. I know they need double clamped, but I don't have any, so I've got to buy some. Anyway, going to the pump there. That's saltwater side. This is the freshwater side, and it leaves and it's PEX to the sink. You can see that's a lot cleaner. The junction goes down below the cabinet, because before, when it leaked, it would leak everywhere, but now it goes down the bilge. And then this is the freshwater side, and this is the saltwater side. Like I was telling you, I'm gonna put one of those, basically like an RV style or a camper style, just a little propane hot water shower. You can get them for like 150 bucks or whatever on Amazon, made for campers. We're gonna use one of those, and then I'll put a connection right in here. Close this, and she can take her shower and all she wants to out here in the cockpit, and just make it simple that way. So you turn the valve on for the salt water, turn the valve off for the fresh water, and then vice versa. And there you go. The boat is replumbed. It was real simple, and that's what we wanted. I'm also going to put a thing out for a hose, probably a quick connect for a hose, so we can spray down, you know, like the anchor and all that stuff, and then even give a freshwater rinse on the boat if we want to. But yeah, that's pretty much what's happening with the bilge. I'd even thought about maybe putting in salt water on the galley sink. I may do that, I'm not sure. We are putting a water maker on this boat. Yeah, it's going to be unconventional. It's going to be the tuckway. I'm not spending $4 grand on a damn water maker. It's not happening. But anyway, you know, guys, I love that you guys watch our videos, the likes, and you know, take time out, just hit that like button. Take a second and hit that like button, and it lets us know that you're enjoying the videos, and maybe it helps YouTube post our videos. Who knows? We appreciate every one of you guys, and there's a lot more projects to be done. So if you're interested in boat work, this is your channel, at least for the next 9 months, and we're just getting it ready to go. And then hopefully, I've got the motor on order, we've got batteries coming, we've got a lot of stuff coming, and hopefully once all that gets installed, we'll do some sailing. We'll go out and we'll sleep on the hook. We'll sail out to Catalina and back, or something. But you know, just hang with us, and we appreciate your patience with us and putting up with our videos. Thanks. Until next time.